Obviously don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here. I fixed it. I had to delete the other one and restart all over, but I'm here. So I'm gonna let y'all come on in. Welcome, welcome. If you're new, be sure to like the video when you come in. I don't know what was going on with the last one, but it's like it's always something. It's always something. But I promise the next live I should have it together. I should have it together. Okay. Anywho, I'm about to do my makeup. So I was like, you know what? Let me come on here and chat with you guys. We haven't done a live in a while, so why not do one while I get ready? I'm about to do my makeup from scratch, honey, okay, with nothing. Normally I have my brows and lashes done because that takes me a long time, but I'm like, I have time today, so let's do it so I can show you guys how I'm just trying to organize everything real quick. So I'm not digging in this bag. If you're here, say hello. Let me know you're here. Like the video. Okay. I'll wait for you guys to get in. A few of you guys to get in. Let's see. All right, I'll just put it right here. Anyways, if you're here, be sure to like the video for me. Hey, hola, ¿cómo estás? How are you? Hey. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna be back and forth looking at this, looking at my face, because I am going out after the, oh, no, not today. Y'all, not today. Hold on. I've been charging this all day. Okay, we're back. I'm about to say. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, be sure to like the video when you come in. Pristine with no makeup. Wow. Oh, yes, honey. I'm looking real childish. Okay. Nothing on, bare face. Oh, y'all, I put these on so I can show y'all. Look, I got these from a passenger. It says really small, says take me away on each. It's so cute. It was a passenger. She had earrings, she had necklace. The other flight attendant had got a cloud. It was like two studs, a cloud, and I believe an airplane. But I got these, and they're so cute. I'm like, oh my God, I love getting jewelry. Okay, got my water here. It's Topo Chico, not beer or anything like that. But do y'all like Topo Chico? It's so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get started. If you're here, say hey in the comments. At least like the video for me. But all right, I already put on, what did I put on? This moisturizer primer. It's like a 2-in-1 from Bobbi Brown. I put that on already. And that was it. So y'all get to see it from the top. It's your first time hearing about that water? It's some sparkling water. Honestly, let me tell you, when I used to be based in Denver, I would always see people with a Topo Chico. Like, literally. Those earrings are adorable. Thank you, girl. Yes, they're so cute. What's it called? I would always see my passengers with the Topo Chico, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm talking about out of 5 people, 4 out of 5 will have a Topo Chico. And I'm like, what is that? And I'm like, it's obviously not beer. At first I thought it was beer, but I was like, it's obviously not beer because you can't just, have alcohol around on the plane and stuff. So I remember one time in Denver, I was like, let me go try one. I went to one of the stores in the airport. It was like $6. I was like, oh no, I'm not trying this for $6 because if I don't like it, I'm not getting it. Fast forward, I go to, where did I go? I was at Chipotle one day and they had some Topo Chicos. This is really trying to play around. Hold on. Y'all, this is about to annoy me. Because why? You know what? Let me get the charger. I'll be right back. Okay. Anyways, so I'm like, I'm not buying this Topo Chico for $6. I go to Chipotle. I don't know what happened. I think the pilot was, oh yeah, I'm a lefty. I think not a pilot. I was with crew and we were getting Chipotle. Yeah, I was with crew. And now why does this not, y'all? Ugh, this charger is like not long enough. Great. Okay, we'll just do it like this. Anyways, the pilot was like, oh, it's on me, whatever. So I was like, okay, this is the day where I can try it. Let me try it. Try Topo Chico. Y'all, it was so good. I was like, oh my God, I've been missing out. I've been missing out all this time. Like, wow, it is so good. I buy cases of Topo Chico. It just tastes like a fresh Sprite without the sugar and the calories and stuff. I just like that. Drinking sparkling water that gives you like that, it just chokes that. Ooh. I like when it's like nice and cold. And it has to be the twist of lime. I mean, I've had the original one. The original one is fine, but twist of lime is good too. Oh, this is I know I look crazy, but this is like a pro pencil. It's from Anastasia. This is what I use to like make my brows look like. I just got them arched. They have three different shades, and I use the darkest one. Mine is base 3. But see, okay, it's gonna come together in the end. But people always tell me like, oh my God, I like your brows. And it's truly that pencil. I used to do concealer, but one of my friends was a makeup artist, and then she was like, oh, well, try this. And I never went back. Welcome. If you're new, be sure to like the video. If you haven't liked the video, what you doing? But, ooh, excuse me. This Topo Chico is gonna have me burping up a storm in a minute. Anyways. But what are y'all doing today? Anything going on? It's raining here. Or it's cloudy. Hasn't started raining yet. It's chill. Pepper his automatic feeder goes off at 6, so he's on his big back activity. He literally will take a nap next to the feeder. Like, are you even hungry? He acts like he never had a meal. He sleeps next to it like an hour or 30 minutes before. Not all the time, but today he's sitting there waiting so he can, I don't know, be the first to eat it. I'm like, nobody else is eating this stuff. Greedy. But yeah, so he's over there. I've been home all day. Okay. Ooh, you're a lefty too? Okay, lefties. Love it. But yeah, so today's been a quiet day. I went to the gym earlier today. Got a workout in. I do not like going to the gym on the weekend. It's just like too crowded. And people be in the gym just like playing around, looking cute. Like, move. And I went at like, it was around 11. So It's not a good time to go. I normally go early in the morning, like 5:36, when people aren't in there. Or it's maybe like 1 or 2 people, but it's never like packed. See, the brows came together. We went from nothing to something real quick. And then I just like full, like, you know, try to give it that ombre look in the front. So it looks like I just got them done. Let me redo that. Yeah, this pencil is the truth. But I always have to sharpen it because when it's not sharpened, it just doesn't come out as nice as I would like it to be. So I have a pencil sharpener handy. But yeah. Anyways, I have to work tomorrow. I picked up a stand-up. Ugh. I haven't worked a stand-up since that daylight savings time. So, but I'm like, okay, since I'm off, like, let's go ahead and let's make use of our time. A stand-up is like, the only thing that sucks about working a stand-up is that I'm tired, but it's one flight there, a couple hours in the bed, what, like 4 or 5 hours, and then you get up and you go to work, and then you're done. But like, I'm tired, but then it's like one flight back, and then we're done. So it's like, I really can't complain. By the time I feel like complaining, it's time to get off the plane, and we're done. So my mom also used a pencil to do her brows. Oh, nice. All right, what's next? Time to do my lashes. Now I'm really about to pay attention. Okay. Today we're gonna use some strips. Here's the strips that we're using. They're only like $2, y'all. I'm about to make use of this and make it look really, really cute. I haven't done any lash clusters or anything like that because I haven't felt like it. But those lashes are my go-to. Let's see. Oh, anywho, flight attendant life. Okay, so I put in my request for my May schedule, and pretty much I just asked, instead of asking for a line, because my seniority is so low in terms of being a line holder. I don't know why, we just have been having our flights have been cut down significantly. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm sure it'll pick up by June. I thought it was going to pick up by May, but whatever. Even though my seniority is low to be a line holder, which means for the new people, knowing your schedule ahead of time, knowing all of your trips ahead of time. So I'm very low at the bottom of that list right now, which is okay. I'm on the flip side, I'm very high on the reserve list. And someone I forgot who it was, but one of the members of the Pristine Posse was saying, like, you're better off just doing reserve and like not getting called. Like, it's better to do that than just to get like a bunch of horrible trips as a line holder because I'm at the bottom of the list. So I was like, oh my God, you know what? That is a good idea. So I decided to ask for reserve. And okay, there's AM and PM. AM is 5 to 5, PM is 9 to 9. And y'all, as much as, oh, here's Pepper. Hold on. Dang, I just put glue on this lash. Y'all see his tail? Let me see if I can show y'all. Pepper's in the house. Pepper. Hey, look. Come say hey. Hello. Pepper, look at the camera. Say hello. All right, here. He's sitting right next to me. I have a bar stool. I'll probably like move it over in a second, but let me put these lashes on. Oh, never mind, he gone. Anyways, when I'm talking to the phone, anytime I'm like FaceTiming my friends or anything, he always pops up like, who are you talking to? Who are you on the phone with? And then he leaves. But this time nobody's talking back to him because they always be like, oh, hey Pepper, stuff like that. So this time he probably thinks I'm just talking to myself. Anyways, what y'all talking about? May's your birthday month. Okay. Hey Pepper. Pepper wants a treat. He don't need no more treats, honey. You feed him very well. Exactly. We working on it. We working on it. Speaking of working on it, wait, let me finish one story at a time. Wait, is this the right side? Okay, hold on, let me pay attention. What was I talking about? I forgot. What a cutie. I'm pet sitting 3 cats and a dog right now. Oh my gosh. You know, I feel like when it comes to like cats, three, I think two is fine, but three would be the absolute limit. Like, three is like the last one just was begging to come in the house. They were being really good. Like, I don't know. But I don't think I would go out and get one, get a third one. But I be asking Pepper, like, do you want to have another friend? You want a friend? And he be talking back and he be saying no every time. I be like, meow if you want another cat. No meow. Then I'd be like, meow if you just like being by yourself. Meow. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Well, guess I'll wait a couple months and see what's up. But I was talking about being on reserve. You were talking about being a line holder versus being on reserve. Oh, okay, yeah. So, the schedule is 5 to 5, 9 to 9. I don't like the 9 to 9 shift because when they do call me, I'm working night flights, and I just don't like working night flights. Like, I'm tired because I already wake up early and I'm still living my life running errands and doing things. So sometimes they'll call me around 4 or 5 for like a 6 p.m. report time. And it's just like, I've already been up since, maybe 6 or 7 running errands and stuff like that. And I'm like, man, I really don't feel like going to work. And then it would be like 3 flights. Sometimes for the most part, it's been like 1 flight, but I'm just tired and I don't want to do that. So I was like, let me I'm going to opt for AM shift. And I didn't necessarily have a lot of days that I needed off. Um, yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go with AM shift. Y'all, I put that request in along with other like options. I was like, maybe my third option was to be a line holder. I literally got we have 7 layers. I got my first layer. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I put in reserve. I literally get whatever I want because I'm that high. That's how high my seniority is. So I'm like, okay, if it was to be a line holder, I would have got bottom of the barrel options. However, the other day I'm on the phone with crew support because as a line holder, when I was a line holder, anytime I wanted to pick up trips, I can just like press a button and do it myself. However, when you're on reserve, because I'm on reserve this month and for next month, you have to actually call crew support and ask them to put it on your schedule and they'll see if you're legal for it. So I'm calling her and I was trying to like work something for next week and well, calling crew support, not her, but crew support. And they were like, oh no, you're not legal for it. And I'm like, oh my God, how am I not legal? They were like, because next month you're gonna be on AM shift and AM shift is from 4 to 4 and and I'm like 4 to 4. That's early. That's early. So I did not know it was from 4 to 4 this month. I don't like that. 4 to 4 is early. But at the same time, because I'm so high in seniority, it's literally 5 hours from 4 and 9 o'clock. Once 9 o'clock hits, all the people up that are in a lower seniority, they will get called. So I really have 5 hours where it's like I could get called. So I'm like, okay, it's really not too bad because I have good seniority. But if my seniority was low, 4 to 4 would eat me up. They would really be calling me at 4 on the dot if I was a new hire to come work. Because one thing about it, these people in Dallas, they be calling out. Okay. And just not even that, stuff happens. Like, we have a lot of aspen flying, and sometimes the weather is crazy. A lot of people get stuck in Grand Junction, Colorado, or in Denver because the weather is bad, or just in different areas. So then they have to call in people on reserve to pick up the next flight that crew was supposed to take. Ooh. So all types of things happen. I figured he didn't want to have no other cats in the house. He's like, I'm the man in the house. Oh my God, that's funny. That's funny. So do you prefer to be a line holder or reserve? I would only want to be on reserve if my seniority is high enough so I don't get called, okay? So yeah, so right now it's fine. Um, but I do like knowing. So I feel like if it's a busy month, like busy months, I need to be a line holder. So June, July, November, December, I need to be a line holder. I'm not trying to play around with reserve because not only is it busy, but the weather is bad. So there's going to be cancellations, there's going to be delays. And I need to know because if the weather is bad and there's ice on the roads and stuff like that, people are going to call out. Then they're going to call me and expect me to be at work. No, ma'am. I need to know ahead of time. And sometimes if you do show up to work, your flight can get canceled. And when you're on reserve, they'll say, okay, even though your flight is canceled, we're going to have you sit ready for the next, I don't know, 3-4 hours, just in case we need you. Like basically stay at the airport because we need you since you're already there. Like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to go home. And you don't get pay protected when that happens. So the rest of the crew who are line holders, they get paid whether or not they take the flight or not. When you're on reserve, you don't get paid. So there's pros and cons. Definitely pros and cons. But, you just gotta go with it. I'm a morning person, but 4 a.m. is beyond crazy. Yeah, 4 a.m. That's a bit much. As a flight attendant, have you seen any crying babies on board? Yeah, I've had maybe 2, 3. It hasn't been a lot, honestly, like, thankfully. And it's only for a short period of time. Like, I remember there was this one instance where this little girl, we was going from Dallas to Denver, Colorado, and she started crying like on the descent, which is understandable because we're going to a mountainous region, and it's just that can affect, I forgot the word for it, but like elevation sickness. So I'm pretty sure that's what that little girl was like going through. And mind you, she's like maybe 2 years old. So she's like screaming, crying and stuff. But it's like, it's understandable. And for that flight to be about 3 hours and she didn't start crying until the end, it's only like 20 minutes left. So I was like, it's fine. I don't really trip about crying, honestly. Like it doesn't really annoy me. But when we landed, she stopped crying and she just started like projectile vomiting. And it was like you could see a little bit of blood in it. I was like, oh my God, like is she okay? That was like the first time I experienced like a little kid crying. Cause she was there like literally the second to last rows and I was in the back. So I was like, whoa, what's going on here? And then there was another time. Okay, so that's instance number one. Instance number two, there was a baby who was crying, but she was a newborn and the mom, you know, was like, okay, let me just feed her. Is it okay if I feed her? I'm like, girl, this is your baby. You can do whatever you want to do. So, you know, I honestly, we're in a new day and age. You can expose yourself and, you know, feed your child and stuff. But she was in the back, so it's not like she's like showing people her body or anything like that. But so she breastfed her baby and the baby was quiet the rest of the time. So I was like, look, if that's gonna keep the baby quiet, ma'am, you can do whatever you want to do. But so that happened. The third instance, a baby was crying and the mom had a white noise machine and she put it around her neck before we even took off. Like we were taxiing and the baby was crying. She put that noise machine around her neck and the baby was knocked out by the time I did service. So these moms be prepared, okay? They be prepared. So shout out to them. I did want to make a video like really touching on like tips because this is just what I've learned from overseeing what I see parents do. Some other parents will say that they have their children, they kind of tire them out so that when they get on the plane, they just go to sleep, or they have a lot of snacks, they have games. Yeah, but I really don't get too many babies, honestly. Okay, what do you think about the new rule from the FAA that the airlines have to pay passengers back in cash if the flight is delayed more than 3 hours? I think that's great. Yeah, they need to pay us too. I think that they should start with paying the flight attendants too, because we just sitting there for free. Yeah, start with us, and then it should trickle on down to the passengers. Cause, I think that's a good deal. But who is holding all the cash? Cause there's gonna always be delays. That's a lot of cash you gotta hand out. So, I think that's good though, cause like time is money. But honest, there's so many ways. I feel like there's gonna be a like fine lines between what they consider giving money for. So if it's a natural disaster, something is going on, like the weather that's uncontrollable, I don't believe that I don't think that they will pay anybody for something that they can't predict. Now, 3 hour delay because of a mechanical issue. Okay, yeah, the airline should be giving, you know, reimbursing people for their time. 3 hour delay because a crew member is late or not there and they don't have any reserves. Yes, like those are valid reasons, like things that they can control. But the uncontrollables, no, that's not really, I don't think that's fair. Yeah. Is a stand-up also considered a layover? Yeah, but it's just a little bit of time. Like, okay, so for instance, if I had to stand up, it would be report at 9 p.m., maybe 9 p.m. And then, oops, see, this is what happens when I do my makeup on here. And why is this turning off? Okay. You know what? Whatever. We're just gonna keep using it. So you would report at, actually, no, we're not gonna use that. We're not gonna do that. Okay. Y'all, that is not the product that I use to do that. Okay. I use this little thing. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay, so if I report it at 9, if I report to work at 9, we take off by 9:45 or 10 o'clock. Once we arrive to location, I'm probably not going to be in my bed until 11. And then we have to report downstairs by about 4:30 a.m. for van ride to get to the airport so we can take off for the flight at maybe what, 5:30 or 5 or 6 o'clock. So it's very minimal time, very minimal rest. That's why it's called stand up, because it's like you're not going to sleep. You might as well stand up. Yeah. Stand up and just wait for the time to pass to get back on the plane. But it's just one flight back, and you get paid more for doing those because it's like it's inconveniencing your sleep, and I can feel it. I can't work. Honestly, okay, remember when I was telling y'all about the senior mama that I worked with that had a very high seniority, but she was like a golden girl and she was like super sweet? Well, she was giving me a lot of advice. Love her. Like, oh, she's perfect. And one of her advices was like, one of the advice that she gave, piece of advice that she gave me was that stand-ups age you. She was like, don't overwork yourself with this job, especially with stand-ups. Like, it's good money, but it will age you. And I was like laughing when she said it, and she was like, I'm serious. And she was like, you see these other flight attendants who only work stand-ups, they look so they look so old. It was so funny when she was saying that, but like, no shade, they kind of do, because they're not getting their full 8 hours of rest, and it's messing up your sleep pattern. And I can feel it myself when I do 2 to 3 stand-ups back to back. I can start seeing bags in my eyes because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, your sleep should not be interrupted like that. It really shouldn't. So for it to be interrupted on a constant schedule, the senior people, there are some senior peoples that senior crew members that do 5 stand-ups a week. No, that's not good on your body, because at the same time, those are the same people who are, once they get home, they might be running errands or still living their life and then reporting to work. So you're just not getting this, like, the circadian rhythm is just off. Like, no. So it's not worth it. So that's why I'm just like, I can do it every now and then. I thought I was going to be a person that always did stand-ups. No, honey, I would be looking decrepit. So I'm going to listen to what the golden girl told me, which was like, don't push the issue on trying to pick up stand-ups for money, because it's going to age you. So I'm like, hey, you know, I care about my looks. So I'm like, oh, you don't have to tell me twice. Got it. Okay. But yeah, I have not worked with her since that day. One day I was trying to pick up a trip and she was on it. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God. But somebody ended up picking it up before I got to it. So, y'all, she's empty. I need to re-up. Whatever. We're just going to use as much as we can. One thing about it, I'm going to use it up as much as I possibly can. Get every last bit. Oh, if you're new, if you just got in, please say hi, like the video. I'm doing my makeup. What's next? All right, let me blend this out. What else was I gonna say? You would have been set if that rule was in place when you went to Portugal. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I'm sure the red line, the in between the lines would have been like, you will not get paid if you fly in standby. So no, I wouldn't. Probably, most likely. They'll be like, does not apply to airline workers. It would be something like that. It really would. I'm sure it would be. Something like along those lines. But that would be nice. That would be nice though. But what else? I don't know. Do y'all like, okay, the way I describe stand-ups, would y'all do stand-ups? It's good money though. It's like good money for half the work and it's easy. I notice you keep to yourself a lot. I don't usually see you with other FAs. Um, I mean, I have my own set of friends that are not flight attendants. However, I do try to respect the privacy, but like some people just don't want to be recorded, and I respect that. Also, this is my channel. Okay, I am the producer, the talent, the editor, uh, the cinematographer. I'm wearing all the hats, so yeah, I need to reap all the benefits on my own channel. Like, no, it's no co-stars. It's fine. It'll be just me. Yeah. I rather the focus just to be on me. We don't need to direct attention somewhere else. Our Pepper. We can talk about Pepper. But Pepper don't even like to be on the camera. He don't. But other flight attendants, like I was telling y'all, it always be something. So not all. Let me not say that. It doesn't always be something, but you know, sometimes you just have your coworkers who are just cool as coworkers. Like, let's just keep it here. It's fun. You're cool here. Like, we don't need to take it outside of work because it's like it's you have to think about it like would we be friends outside? How would we be friends if we didn't have this job? We wouldn't. So, yeah. Or some people we just have different lifestyles. The people that I have been like we had a really good time and all that stuff. Like we had a time. I'm like, oh my God, you're so cool to work with. It'll be like people who are like, okay, well, we'll try to hang out, but it'll be like they're about to apply to another airline. They're about to go, or they don't even live like in Dallas, so they're commuting. Like there's one flight attendant that I'm really cool with. She lives in Mexico and commutes from Mexico, and I'm like, girl, oh, I'm never gonna see you. Like, what the heck? So it's just people like I honestly know more than one. I know like 3 people who commute from Mexico, which, you know, compared from Dallas, it's like being across the street, honestly. So it sounds like, whoa, you're far, but it's not. Um, so yeah, and then the senior mamas that are really cool, they're moms in real life and they got stuff going on. They got kids to worry about, all that. So their like fun time is at work away from like kids, husband, all that stuff. So they're like, this is our only key time, honey. Because when I get off this plane, I got to worry about all the kids, dog, husband, all this stuff, which I understand. So I'm just like, oh, well, all right, girl. Till next time. Till next time. But it's, you know, it's cool. Well, Pepper is sort of the co-star. He passes by to check if you good. I know, right? Pepper one thing about it, he gonna peep the scene, like, what's tea, what's going on? Yeah, like he's not like other little cats because I have some of my friends have cats and their cats, sometimes you won't even know they even have a cat because their cat is MIA. I'm like, not Pepper. When I have company, Pepper will literally sit in the middle, in the living room, like on the floor, like, yeah, what's tea? What are we talking about? He doesn't hide under the bed. if somebody knock at the door, if I go to it, he's sniffing them and everything, just like a little dog. I don't know why this isn't working. Like, this never acts up. And it's crazy. I start recording. Now it wants to shut off, shut on. Like, come on. Okay. All right, that's not bad. That's not too bad. Anyways, okay, I see we got some people in here. Y'all like the video. But what else happened? Oh yeah. Pepper's like, no bad vibes in this house. Okay, amen. Right. He would let me know. No, like whenever I have maintenance come in to like fix anything, like I don't know why, but sometimes the maintenance people be scared of cats, and I'm like, listen, he not gonna do anything, but he is security, so he's just watching what you're doing. So I'm like, please don't think he about to hide up under bed like other people cats. Like, no. He be sitting in the bar stool or sitting on the couch watching them complete whatever little task. And I'm like, I know that's right. Not that he's gonna like jump on anybody. He's just not like an aggressive cat. He's very mellow. Like even, oh, I forgot to tell y'all, I went to go get Pepper's teeth cleaned. And I did a lot of research because I didn't want to, they were saying like, oh, cats are aggressive, so we typically put a cat to sleep just to brush their teeth. Like, and to do that, it was between, the minimum was like $700 to $1,500. No, we're not doing that. So I was just like, no, y'all do not need to put him to sleep to brush his teeth. It's not that deep. I don't have an aggressive cat, so I'm like, no, we don't need to do that. But I ended up finding a place that can brush their teeth. So basically what they said was, we'll try to see if he's like how, like if he's not receptive to them brushing his teeth, then they were going to be like, okay, we have to put him over. He's not eligible candidate to brush his teeth while being awake, which, okay, that's fine. But they were like, if he is, then we'll brush his teeth. So I said, okay. So I went there and they brushed his teeth. And the guy was like, he did so good. Like, he's so mellow. He let me brush it. And I was like, exactly. Like, he's not a crazy cat. Like, you can brush his teeth. And so when I got his teeth brushed, they were like, yeah, no cavities, no nothing, he's good. They took off like some plaque. And so I looked at his teeth before he got it done and after, because I'm like, I better see a difference. Y'all, they cleaned his teeth. His teeth were like sparkling white. Like, oh my goodness. I should have did it before and after, but he be moving and wiggling around. His teeth looked really, really good. I was like, oh my God, they really did clean his teeth. They did a good job. They got all the plaque off, they polished it. His teeth looked great. I was like, okay, good. But they were just like, some cats are more prone to have like gum disease, cavities, all these things going on with their teeth. My cat does not have that going on, because he was like, oh, like how often do you get his teeth clean? And I was like, this is the first time. He was like, wow, his teeth look good. So, I mean, the only thing I do besides that is give him these greenies, which is like cat food that helps clean the teeth. And he eats that up, you know, he'll eat that. But for it to be 5 years and he thinks that I've been taking him somewhere, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing, and I'll take him every like 5 years and we'll just call it a day. But I'm like, okay, I did my part, because the only reason why I was concerned was because I actually had a friend who had a cat that lived to be like 18, and then one day the cat was just sitting in the bed, like not moving. And then when she went up to the cat, the cat opened its mouth and like a tooth fell out and it was like bleeding, like their mouth was just bloody. And then they went to the doctor and the vet was like, yeah, the cat gum disease, like some a lot of stuff was going on within their mouth, and they were like, it's gonna be very expensive to fix this, so your best option is just to put her to sleep. And she had to put her cat to sleep, and I was like, oh my god, like that's so sad. That was a sad day. So I was just like, let me like be proactive and just make sure I just get his teeth clean, because I don't want him to go out like that. I want Pepper to live 5 ever. But yeah. Anyways. Okay, I haven't really put any makeup on my neck because I don't really like to do that before I like to do that after I put on some, what I'm gonna wear. I'm not wearing this because you see all that mess that's on my shirt. I don't like that. I don't like to get it on my shirt. All right, now I'm just setting everything. I am basically almost done. Oh, I did want to do a video for y'all about Portugal. Okay, this is what happened. I recorded so much content. I made a bunch of TikToks. I saved in my drafts. I had all this stuff. And then when I was like doing a YouTube video and I was trying to download or upload it, it was saying I didn't have enough storage space. So I'm trying to offload apps. And then I was deleting apps to make more space. I deleted TikTok. Then when I uploaded TikTok again, it deleted all of the TikToks that I have into my drafts of Portugal. I literally had like 20. So I deleted all my TikToks, like all my footage. So if you didn't know, don't delete TikTok if you have drafts, because all your drafts will be deleted. Yeah, so all of my footage is pretty much gone from Portugal. So I'm gonna I have like a few things, but not as much as I had on TikTok. Like I literally had so much Portugal content on TikTok and it got deleted. So that's why I haven't been able to post stuff, because I was really gonna roll out a bunch of stuff. But it's okay. It's okay. Portugal was really nice and I did have a good time despite everything that happened. Oh, and also, side note, the day that I had all those things going on, I wouldn't have got to Madeira Island anyway, because the day that I was supposed to get to Madeira Island, apparently the weather was really bad and they canceled 11 flights to get there. So I would have been on one of those flights to try to get to Madeira Island. So it's like I wouldn't even have gotten there. I probably would have been at a whole different airport in Portugal. I would have had to buy another ticket to get to Madeira. So it's like, if I had to choose, would you rather be stuck in America or Madeira or some random place in Europe? I probably want it to be in America. Yeah, because I don't remember where they were sending people. But it's over. It's over. But it was nice there. Yeah, I'll definitely make a different segment. I just like being in Europe. Like, I want to go somewhere else. Really, I want to go back to Switzerland, but we'll figure that out. I do want to check out some other places. I just like being in Europe. Like, one is better for my diet, okay? The fish, the seafood over there is fresh, it's good. Or at least the places I've been so far: Switzerland, Greece, and Portugal. The seafood is immaculate, okay? It's not all that GMO processed up stuff, like, no. And there's not a whole bunch of American food places that I'm used to here that I like to eat and snack on, like Nothing But Cakes, Chick-fil-A. Um, what else do I like? No Chipotle, no Cava, no IHOP. Which IHOP is in the International House of Pancakes. I haven't seen an IHOP outside of the US. So I'm gonna look up all their locations. But anyways, yeah. Oh, and I don't really eat cheese out there compared to here. It's just better. It's smaller portions, the portion size that we're supposed to eat. That's better than these big, huge portions that we're eating here. The water is so good. Like, oh my God, in Switzerland, that was the best water I've ever had in my entire life. Like, mountain spring water is so good, and it's just like, it's just everywhere there. It's good. And, hmm, I feel like you do more walking over there because going to different places. Oh, Pepper's feeder is going off. Just walking to different places. So, in terms of the health aspect, I will definitely be more healthy out there than here, having access to all this different food, all the foods that I like. Um, but yeah. Oh, I love Lisbon. That Lisbon layover is fire, especially that breakfast. Oh, nice. I was only in Lisbon for a little bit, but I'm trying to think. It was such a blur because of how everything happened, but um no, the people were nice there for sure. I bought a I bought a full suitcase of wine. Oh my gosh, I didn't even get anything. I literally did not get any souvenirs because I really didn't see much of anything that I liked. And then I thought I could there was going to be more stores within the airport after I had passed this gate, and there wasn't. And I was like, oh my God, now I can't get anything because I can't go back through the gate. And there weren't any more stores. So I was like, okay, whatever. I guess I'll just have the memory in my mind. But yeah, I will try my best to like compile the videos that I do have and make a little Portugal recap. We can do that. That'll be cute. But I can't believe my content deleted. Like, I was really sad about it. There was a really cute sardine store. A sardine store, y'all. Like, it's crazy how much they like sardines in Portugal, and it's like I low-key just discovered sardines and been eating them like crazy. But I'm upset that all that stuff deleted. It was a cute store too. They had like canned sardines, they had canned octopus, they had canned shrimp with different flavors. Like, it was a legit store. It was really cool. No souvenir for me. Wow. No souvenir for me either. Like, I don't even have nothing to show for it. Just vibes. At least I have a YouTube video. But that's it. That's it. But yeah, okay. I'm done with my makeup. I think I'm about to hop off here. We got 12 people in the chat, but only 6 likes. What's tea? Anyways, let me get off here. It was good chatting with you guys. Should we do this again another time? Have a great night. You too, girl. Yeah, we gotta talk again, but it's 6. I'm going out. I have a date tonight at 7, so I have an hour left. I have to like, make sure my social battery is up to par, you know, not do too much. And I need to eat something before I go. You know, you don't want to pig out on the date. No. So I'm like, let me have a little snack before I go so I'm not starving and hungry. You said date? Yes, honey. We gotta go outside and live. Remember the lesson of the day, don't fly AWR. Yeah. Oh, did y'all hear Pepper munching, eating all that food? I know y'all heard that. Pepper, come up here. Let's see if he's gonna come up here. Let me move this. Pepper, come up here. Come on. Wait, y'all, hold on. Let me act like I got some food. Pepper, here. You want some? You want some? Come on, come sit up here. Come sit up here. I guess he don't want a treat. Since he already ate. Come sit up here. What are you doing? This cat don't listen. Pepper, come up here. Come on. He's trying to embarrass me. You don't want to come sit up here? Come sit up here. You know what? We're done. See? I take good care of you, give you food, and this is how you do me, live. This is why he don't really get no camera time, because he act like he don't follow instructions and embarrassing me on live. Got me talking to myself. He's literally looking dead at me. He know what get up here means. Like, okay. He's like, lady, you ain't got no food. Right. I do have a, hold on, let me grab his food. Let me grab his real food. This is real food. You want some? Let's see. I'm about to put it on the counter. Here. You don't want none? Oh, he better be full. Because he is not coming out. If I put it on the floor, he takes it, but he ain't trying to come up here. This cat. Here, this one's up here. You can have this one up here. Let's see. Maybe he doesn't want to jump because he just ate. I really don't recall him jumping around when he just ate. You know, nobody wants to jump around on a full stomach. I'll let him have it. I should have got him with the treats before he had dinner. It's okay. But no, I got him some of this. I just bought this hairball support because Pepper left me a message the other day. And if you're not a cat owner, then leaving a message means your cat has pooped outside the litter box. Yeah. And the last time he did that, he needed to get his anal glands expressed. However, I was looking, now I know what that looks like when he needs them expressed. So I was looking at his anal glands. His anal glands are fine. I was looking at, I had to get my gloves out and sift through the cat litter and pick up some of the poop and break it up. And I saw that there was like a lot of cat hair, like kind of clumped up. Not a lot, but cat hair clumped up. So I was like, let me get this hairball support because let's see if this will work. If he sends me another message, then obviously that's not working. But I think we're good though. But yeah, I'm like, before we I take him to the vet to get a vet bill, all for them to say, oh, he just has a hairball. Like, let's just let's let's do the trial and error at home. Cause I'm not trying to do all that. But he'll be fine. All right, y'all, let me get off of here. It was good talking to y'all. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna chop it up another day. And I hope y'all have a good night.